It's Shabbat after midnight, and we're on our way to Tel Aviv. I don't usually do this, but I want to show you a tale of two cities, or how Shabbat is marked in Tel Aviv compared to Jerusalem. So we're here in Tel Aviv tonight. It is Shabbat, and I hear from Tel Avivians that it's quite a different nightlife to Jerusalem, and we've got Ron Gross with us here, who is really a great PR person for Tel Aviv. Ron, tell us what we're about to experience.
You're about to experience the Tel Aviv nightlife scene. And Tel Aviv is actually totally different than the rest of the places in Israel. Once you live in Tel Aviv, you get addicted to it. It's like a kind of drug.
And this is why it's a tale of two cities, Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. And what better way to compare it than on a Shabbat evening, Friday evening, when everything's supposed to be shut down? Not here in Tel Aviv, no way. Where's the first place we're gonna head into?
The first place is called Artemis. It's on Nachlat Binyamin Street. And it's kind of an upgraded neighborhood bar.
It's a different world, yes, definitely. Tel Aviv is alive and Jerusalem is dead. I think, nah, I'm kidding, I don't know. I haven't been in Jerusalem for a very long time. Tel Aviv is amazing.
Tell me about your place here.
I don't think it's a unique place. I think it's kind of an ordinary place. It's a very good place where you can come, have fun, drink, dance, meet some girls, some guys, whatever, do what you want to do, have fun, come back with a big smile on your face.
After that visit to the Artemis, we're back on the street in a tale of two cities. It's not that Jerusalem has no nightlife, nor that Tel Aviv consists of nothing but bars, but it's a matter of contrasting atmospheres. 60 kilometers separate Tel Aviv from Jerusalem, but in many ways the distance is much greater, like the proverbial as far as the east is from the west. So what makes Tel Aviv so unique?
So unique, there's a lot of place to hang out, like you see. There's beautiful people, beautiful places, a lot of songs.
Does anybody go to sleep in Tel Aviv?
No, only in 5 o'clock maybe.
Just parties.
You know, it's now like 1.5 o'clock,
and
we're just going out until 6 or 5 o'clock. We're not going to sleep tonight, no.
Now we've approached another place, but I have a question I really have to ask you, because you said it. Why is Tel Aviv called Sin City?
Oh no, we don't want to get into that. This is one of the biggest bars in Tel Aviv. We call them mega bars because you can let, 500 people at once inside. And this is also one of the most beautiful bars in Tel Aviv. It's called Griffin, by the way.
Come on, Tel Aviv! Woo! We like Tel Aviv! Welcome to Tel Aviv! It's a great, great city party! Come on now! Cheers!
What's happening in nightlife in Tel Aviv?
Listen, the nightlife in Tel Aviv, it's really complicated. There are a lot of pretty girls in Tel Aviv. You know, that's the main city in Tel Aviv. This place, I'm walking here between Tuesday until Saturdays. My line is in Wednesday night. Lots of pretty girls. Lots of pretty girls also in Thursday and Fridays. You know, this is the hottest place in Tel Aviv, you know.
But you came from Jerusalem.
Yes, I came from Jerusalem.
So what brought you to Tel Aviv?
I live in Tel Aviv. I love Tel Aviv. It's like living in a small New York.
There's this common thought that people in Jerusalem, you know, they wouldn't come or live in Tel Aviv. People in Tel Aviv wouldn't live in Jerusalem. This is like a tale of two cities. How do you see it? Because now you've lived in both.
It's true. Jerusalem became a very religious city, and young people like me they don't find themselves there. We don't have anything to do there. You cannot live there. In Tel Aviv you can live, you know, not just live, you can live in Tel Aviv. You can express yourself.
4:30 in the morning in Tel Aviv. This is truly the tale of two cities. And I think it's time we return to rest on this Shabbat and say to all of you, Shabbat Shalom. Well, it's the morning after a long night out in Tel Aviv this Shabbat, but we've made it back home by about 5 in the morning, and I'll tell you, after a sleep in, it's time to eat that cholent that Batia spent so much time cooking before the Shabbat started. Hey Batia, cholent coming? Bavakasha? Batia makes the best cholent in the Middle East.
It's wonderful, Barry, to eat this meal today when I worked so hard for it yesterday, right? So I just enjoyed.
Thank you for being with us in Roots and Reflections, our program from Israel, bringing you insights to the land of the Bible, its history, natural beauty, people, food, tourism, and much more. Your donations to help produce Roots and Reflections are much appreciated.